Alright, welcome back Twitch and YouTube to just another game, Master Detective Archives Rain Code. It's finally time to identify who killed Shachi. If we put everything we have together, there's only one person it could be.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
You wouldn't have made the mistake with the gun.
I haven't done anything.
You don't have the physical capability.
I didn't kill him!
I wouldn't kill anyone!
You have a phobia of water.
I didn't kill anyone!
But you're wearing a fucking frog suit, you have an air tank on your back. I believe a loading screen tip says your boots turn into swimmer's fins. It couldn't have been more you if they tried any harder than they already have.
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi!
Huh? What? No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit!
Well, you're about to become a phantom monster, so you clearly are.
I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden treasure?
Something like that.
But most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand.
Master, let's solve this thing once and for all!
Right!
New challenger! Reasoning Deathmatch, round 5! Fight it out! Servon's traumatic experience, Murgala's alibi, Ruka's talent.
Not the culprit! Where's your evidence? There are other resistance members! I know! Margala is the culprit!
Yep.
Margala shot Shachi on the roof!
He has an alibi.
This is the truth! Margala has an alibi! It's impossible for him to have done it!
Servant's traumatic experience,
It
your
was
talent,
not
or the gun designed by Iruki.
Then Iruka is the culprit!
Alright, Iruka it is. God damn it. Don't dodge into another one.
Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi!
I can't repel that one.
Say,
You don't have anything that can prove Iruka didn't kill, but what about that solution key? Didn't Iruka know Shachi was left-handed?
That's right!
If Iruka was the murderer, she would have put the gun in his left hand.
If it's not Margala, then Iruka is the culprit. Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi! And made it look like suicide!
There we go, that's the one.
I'll slash through this mystery! Iruka designed the handgun, so she knew Shachi was left-handed. She never would have made that mistake faking a suicide.
Servant's talent, Servant's traumatic experience, Icardi's talent.
It's not Margala. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit.
Oh, come on. That's
The
rude.
culprit is Servan! He killed Shachi on the roof! And messed with the corpse! Then escaped through the drain!
Yeah, he could not have done that.
This is the truth! Servan was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
That doesn't mean he couldn't have been an accomplice. He does know how to make bombs.
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster! Huh? But what about the treasure?
That's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses.
We don't know his motive.
But the truth still hasn't appeared. Where is the real culprit's soul?
She just has to reap a soul
The
right
countdown
now.
hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know. It's...
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving
You're
on.
not that secret.
This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth.
Yuma, you're kind of
Maybe
getting used to
It's
these.
because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
the overall picture?
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like a suicide.
But
We don't
why?
know why he did it.
Why would he
If
even
he wanted to kill
kill
him, there are simpler
Shachi?
ways to do it. Why bring the peacekeepers into this?
So we need to find the motive. As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
Cute kitty.
The
Wonder if this has
water
something
is
to do with the motive.
flowing somewhere.
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the mystery labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
He wanted a violent
Then let's see
revolution.
where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
I don't know, it feels more like an Aruka thing. She wanted a reason to shoot her guns. She just wanted to
You
pull
know,
the trigger.
this
She didn't
seems
care
to
why.
involve water an awful lot. The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
I think the truth is simpler than you think. Oh god, that's a bomb and it's very large.
A dead end? And this countdown timer... Looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Well, it does look like one.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
Yes, Shimigami has some nice
You
bombs.
shouldn't be!
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do. Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too, like how you did in the real world.
This giant bomb?
It only has 3 wires,
If you can
you
solve the
big
mystery,
baby.
the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma! I am confident that you can do it! For you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light,
It
Yuma!
got longer?
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
Why is this part of defusing the bomb? What was the purpose of the bombing? Indiscriminate terrorism, a call to revolutionary, or call to revolution. But what if it was just a diversion? The bombing was a diversion. Is your choice? I wonder what happens if I actually waited 13 minutes. Because of the bombing, the peacekeepers were chasing us everywhere.
Seems like that was correct, yet the countdown has not stopped.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the Peacekeepers' attention on me. That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
Except to Marunamon District.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
Oh. I'll tell you
What?
later.
I have to start there?
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yes, I would have died like 5-6 times, God damn it.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own.
What, are you gonna push me out of the
I'm
nest?
sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe? The God of Darkness believes in Yuma?
Girls, girls, the timer's still going.
You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
New question. What was the culprit doing during the diversion? I'm gonna need a solution blade, I assume. Yeah, use solution key. What was the culprit doing during the diversion? The Resistance's motive. The Resistance made up a fake request to Yuma, which led him to setting bombs across Kanai Ward. However, they prepared a method to defuse the bombs, which they shared with him, and despite knowing it would back them into the corner, they still made a criminal declaration. Their actions seem to be inconsistent. What is the Resistance's true purpose? Servon's talent. Servon is good at mechanical tinkering of all types. He specializes in security devices, but also knows how to make bombs. Power plant office door. The water on the other side of the door is exerting too much pressure for it to open. Flooded Marunamon District. The flooding around the power plant is thought to have been caused by 2 accidents. First was the drainage channel that draws rainwater from Marunamon District. Collapsed. It seems there was a separate explosion at the channel at the same time that the phone booth exploded. Second was the valve that adjusts the amount of water going into the power plant malfunctioned. There's a reservoir upstream from the plant where the water used for power generation is adjusted, and the valve there was locked open. This caused the water to keep flowing. It's hard to believe these 2 accidents occurring at the same time is a coincidence. It's likely they were intentional.
Yes! The countdown stopped! You defused it!
Great work, Yuma!
That's a face. I don't want to see it. It's creepy.
So the culprit's real goal was to flood Marunamon District. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeepers' attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunamon District.
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The Resistance was challenging the peacekeepers.
No, they could have just let the bombs explode.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
There! We finally cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunamon District to send the rich a message. But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life. He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the Peacekeepers did it.
Yeah, no.
Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing. Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice? Now that you see the truth, please, just leave!
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
No.
That's a lie! Shachi didn't want this!
What? How would you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
I've heard him speak! Shachi valued human lives more than anything!
The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people.
I mean,
Won't
his
fight them
poster
with
has his
violence.
fist, not his
It'll
gun.
lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this! Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
No, the real reason is a lot more crass.
Pay for this. I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor!
Why do they always make us climb up here if they're just gonna drop it back down again? Damn you, Mystery Labyrinth, and your love of stairs. Alright, time to get nom-nommed. It's God Shinigami time.
Let's head to the truth, Master!
That's stupid!
You're stupid.
I can do it! Shut up! Get away from me! That's bullshit! Stop! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Damn it all! Go away! Stay away from me! Stop! 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 You're an outsider. What do you know? You have no idea what we went through in the slums. This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the Resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged the city into chaos.
I don't think you're that
Shachi gave up his
dedicated
own life for that.
into defeating
This
Amaterasu.
is what Shachi wanted.
I think
Shachi
you
told
wanted
me to do it.
something different.
This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor.
Well, I will say the Resistance's motive, the drain, the flooded Marunimon district, or the safe. The same kind of safe as the one found at the Resistance hideout, a sturdy safe used in important facilities in Marunimon district, including the bank. It has the latest time-delayed lock. After operating the dial, it does not open unless you wait exactly 5 minutes. Its airtight properties cause it to float on water, since the air inside cannot escape. You were in a battle to end the disparity between the rich and the poor, but the bank was the rich, and you were the poor.
This is the truth of the case. Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Safes?
Many facilities in Marunouman District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunouman District.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case. You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, you just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi! Let's go, Shinigami! I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case!
The deduction denouement. Alright, what do we have here? What did Yuma set up for the Resistance? Alright, let's take a look at our clues. We have the submerge and the phone booth. Alright, so we can't do anything with this. So there was kind of a purpose to this. I said that this case doesn't have much in relation to the overall story, and I do still think that. But that doesn't mean it doesn't have a purpose. The purpose here, from a narrative standpoint, is to give some relief to the emotions that you're probably going to be going through at this point in the game, particularly after Chapter 2. You need a break for that. So this is a nice, simple mystery, easy to solve. Really, you can morally feel good about this. It's not complicated. It's an easy villain that he doesn't have very many redeeming features. He kills off a sympathetic character for something as crass as his greed. Is this what I think it is? Maybe not. Is there something else here? Oh, I have the cameras. No, it has to be that. Okay. That's just the rooftop. I thought it had something to do with the drainage. The important part of that is also what that is for Yuma. Yuma was starting to have doubts about his ability as a detective because he saw the dark side of justice in Kanai Ward, and he had to sentence, 3 girls to death for the crime of trying to avenge their friend. And it was making him question what he was being a detective for. Now he's got the exact opposite. Now he's Now he's avenging the ideals of maybe not a friend, but someone he thought he could admire. And so this is the other side of being a detective. So it kind of is here to more or less reaffirm his faith in that Shinigami's powers aren't necessarily good or bad. They depend on, they depend on who you use them, like a gun. Who is the culprit? Icardi. The mystery finally unraveled. Which, as I said, is not much of a mystery in this one. I do think that they had some more room for misdirection. That is where it disappoints me. I understand the narrative purpose of it.
Step right up, step right up!
But I think it could have been a little bit more
A bomb
complicated.
scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan. But they had bombs inside them.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunouman District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunouman District at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Hey! We heard a ringing gunshot!
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce!
Why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed-up water had even more added to it, Marunouman District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marunouman District is now flooded, and many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
Turns out, convenient boat.
The safes are heavy and difficult to
Was
move, but
pretty
because
convenient.
they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save this city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you!
Bitch about to get reaped.
Finished!
I still say he's a Zora.
I hate this city. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the Peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma. I think it helped me grow as a person. Just a little bit.
It's really too bad you won't remember this.
You are gonna forget all of it soon. Huh? What?
I am sorry for being so rude to you.
What?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you.
Please kiss.
Please consider being my friend.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Yuma, while I may be ignorant and naive, one day, I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you. The labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light. You truly are amazing, Yuma.
Good lord, I'm collecting titles
That
like it is
title
Final Fantasy
getting way
XIV.
too long.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen?
It's probably good that you're gonna
Wait a
forget
minute.
this.
Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No. It's time to boot kill the bad guy. Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
I didn't do anything wrong. Shot you.
Start the shining rainbow glorious stellar spiral.
By the way, if you are wondering what bello fresco means, it muted for you somehow? Weird. If you, I mean, it could just be sound alerts. It screws up. If you're wondering what bello fresco means, it's basically an Italian phrase meaning nice and cool. It's kind of slang. What it really means is nice, fresh. But it kind of is slang meaning
We've
nice and
returned from the
cool.
mystery labyrinth, but we're still in grave danger.
Yeah, we are.
How do we get out of this?
That's a damn good question.
Master, now that I think about it,
We're still gonna die.
the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence. Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Good. Great. Awesome.
Come on!
Fantastic.
Why do we do all that work to discover the truth?
That is what it is. Never give up, Master.
But this time, we're done for.
Oh, we're an anime protagonist. We're never really done for.
Go nuts and crush their little heads!
Oi.
What?
That's enough.
Oh, hey.
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess?
You're alive.
Yo, Halara!
The both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same! Unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
It's us the entire time.
That's...
Oh, well, damn. It's a good thing you don't have what happened to him happen to you.
Chief Yako! And,
Vivia, did you forget already?
Poor Vivia.
I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
I was worried about you, Fubuki.
But Green...
And the trainee too, I guess. I'm kidding, just joking around.
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
Wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry?
Maybe a little.
where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why. But if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Hikari to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on. It's true! I didn't know about the big robbery, and I didn't think that would happen to Shachi! It was all set up by Hikari! Please! I'll confess everything I know! Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed. One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall.
I don't want to hear that from you.
Seems like an expensive lesson.
What about the other leaders of the Resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Yes.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
We're just gonna decide that,
Yes.
are we? They could still just kill us.
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the Resistance, the rest is up to the Peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
I think this solves the case for the time being. Another person died. No, I committed murder. Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Poor Kurumi.
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right.
You probably shouldn't
please.
do that.
Don't make that face.
Thank you, Kurumi. If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because...
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the Resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing. This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. That's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
Nearly all the TV programs broadcasted in Kanai Ward are sponsored by Amaterasu Corporation. Kanai Station. Oh, we read that one. Read that one. A master detective who turned their advanced skills of deception and cajolery into a forte. This detective was not summoned to Kanai Ward. The Swindle Detective. There's actually a few of those. A few of the ones that we're going to learn about, maybe.
That was close. But we managed this time around. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us.
Dosahiko?
Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
Oh, he's so flattering.
It wasn't a compliment.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
No, you didn't.
Meeting place? Huh?
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be.
You did not
I brought
tell me
you there
that.
the day you arrived.
You brought me there. You didn't tell me anything about
I
it.
didn't tell you?
This is the first time I've heard about it.
Seriously?
Yeah, you fucked up, Chief.
I see. Guess I forgot to mention it.
That's your
Then again,
excuse,
you did
Fibber
arrive late to Kanai Ward. Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
All right, your excuse is your
I
Fubuki.
just remembered right now.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels. Saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being a
Vivia loves
detective.
birds.
To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game. And the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
Of course.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This guy is...
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Anyway, that solves it. Now we should...
Die. We are about to die.
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here!
Hey, sewer rats.
You...
Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers. What is he doing here?
I have to say something. If I had to say
Damn.
something, I think he's here to
How
kill
did the
us.
city end up like this? Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city! Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Now, I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand
Alright,
over that
relax.
terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Huh? Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished. That is the meaning of justice.
Oh god, your eyes. Why?
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed in this race!
What should I do? Do I turn myself in or do I fight the peacekeepers? I think, despite what Halara thinks, I gotta turn myself in.
If I turn myself in, at least everyone else will be spared. The rest is up to you guys.
Yuma! Master, it is too dangerous to let yourself get captured by them! Let's just turn tail and flee! Even if you're the only one who escapes.
To where? The water?
I won't abandon them.
Keep letting everyone take advantage of you!
Wait, Yuma. In that case, I'll go with you.
What are you saying? You have nothing to do with this, Chief.
Don't be dumb. I'm the chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, and you're one of my detectives. It's only right for me to take responsibility.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around? You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
Oh, good.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Nezuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
Only she's allowed to do that.
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
It's the Masked Man.
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi. What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
From the tower?
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free rein to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Called it.
Hey, Yuma, when did you meet such a big shot?
It just sorta happened.
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met, besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away.
I've seen this play.
My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans.
I've seen this play.
I was forced
This
to wear a
movie.
mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off. And now, the mask has become my face.
He's talking way too long, and none of it sounds true at all.
Man in the Iron Mask.
changed from
I thought
last
it-
time.
I thought at first it was going to be a reference to the
I
play
didn't ask
in
about your history.
Chapter 2, but yeah, the
Hand
Man in the Iron
over.
Mask.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
You get one. There won't be a second. As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Hey, wait a minute!
I don't think things are resolved. I really think Yumi's pissed the fuck off. Alright, let's go home? I guess that means the multi-purpose building that he was evicted from before, you know, that's our new headquarters. Kawasaki District, Golden Riverbank, Forensic Forte, Amaterasu, Grade A, Detective Deed. Looking for those other detectives that they might start showing up. Doesn't look like we're gonna get any this time.
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu, sir?
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true.
That means you're the top-ranking person at Amaterasu Corporation, right?
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
It was high up the building.
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them yourself?
A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me.
I see.
If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot. Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed. If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd declare his exile publicly for the world to see. In any case, you can speak to me when you require help. I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say fly? The Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them.
Right.
Well, I'll excuse myself now.
Hey, hold on! There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all districts.
That sounds like a lie.
I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
Oh, by the way, you should check out where your agency used to be.
Huh? Why?
It's a surprise.
Sounds kinda shady, but I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
If you want to take down the Peacekeepers, you have to gather your firepower, huh? Interesting. What do we got here? Oh, never mind. It's our submarine.
Are you kidding me? It's completely back to normal. Is this the CEO's true power?
It is in a video game.
His cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Whoa! My agency!
I can't be genuinely
It's just gonna
happy
get
about
sunk
this.
again.
It may be bugged to eavesdrop on us.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there?
You mean your
If not,
fireplace? I'm
then
sure.
let me die.
Homunculus, an immortal monster created through research conducted by Amaterasu Corporation. There's a hobby she hasn't told anyone about, recipe development. She's sweet on sweets and has strong opinions on proper jam making technique. Popular sports. Alright, that's it.
Chief, there's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. This is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on. I have high hopes for you all. From the highest point in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes?
Bet
Why
you
would the
Yama or
CEO
the
of
brothers are one
Amaterasu
of them
say
is
that
homunculi.
about us? Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
He must be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a
Or
CEO.
maybe the homunculi are just a rumor after all.
No, that was clearly a mask.
A mask?
What is that?
What is that?
Vivica, you precious bean.
Where
Never
do I
change.
even begin? Yuma, you take care of this.
Me?
I'll explain it. Fubuki, so a mask is...
Wait, why are you here?
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
Oh yes, so secret.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway.
So secret. Everybody knows
Right,
about it.
Yuma?
They fucking blew it up.
Huh?
You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other. I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko approved couple.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, a couple?
I won't allow it! Master is far too young for this.
Oh, I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired I don't want to talk more than I need to.
All right, let's focus on the important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research.
Bet you he's a former master. Who? Vivia?
I wonder what information he got. Anyway, let's speak with Vivia.
Alright, let's speak with Vivia.
The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu.
Oh, I know that old man.
According to him, something happened 10 years ago. Amaterasu set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct their homunculus research. That lab still exists. Somewhere.
A secret lab for homunculus research? That sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking for.
He can't be dead. He
Looks
wants
like
to
we
die.
need to search for that lab
Someday.
to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Very well. I shall personally go and find the secret lab.
Good luck, Fubuki.
I'll go too.
God be with you.
After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest informant.
You say that.
All right.
Aren't you the only one?
Kurumi, I need you to keep the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
That is a bad idea. We will definitely both get in trouble together.
Now, let's go investigate, Yuma.
What? Hey!
You don't have my permission for this, you know!
I see. So, that's the cursed Book of Death. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. So dangerous, it could destroy Kanai Ward, or even the world. I must do something.
And with that, Chapter 3 comes to an end. The fuck? Deduction SS, Judgment SS, RDM SS, Stamina S. S. We're never gonna get double S. Alright, 23. And that's as high as we're gonna go. We will be back with this tomorrow. We'll be starting Chapter 4. And as you can 2 a.m. As you can see, we're getting to the climax. So if we are going in order of each chapter gives us a new partner, then Vivia is probably going to be the final person we are partnered with, which means there isn't going to be much longer to this game. And if you know anything about Spike Chunsoft games or Chunsoft games, we're about to get some emotional damage. So look forward to that. I will definitely be streaming this tomorrow. We're going to be starting Chapter 4. What about the Chief? We're getting close to the end of the game. But the Chief doesn't have a forte, remember. The Chief is just the Chief. Whenever we have a partner, it's mostly so that we can take advantage of the fortes for the investigation. That's not to say that the Chief won't be, we won't have a chapter with the Chief, but we are getting close to the end of it. In fact, counting Chapter 0, and ignoring the prologue chapter, most Spike Chunsoft games like this, most Danganronpa games, had about 6 chapters. So, Chapter 4, Chapter 5, there you go. But we are definitely going to be getting to the emotional damage very soon. Because it's going to be Chapter 4, Chapter 5, and potentially beyond. I will definitely be doing this tomorrow. I will be doing a long stream New Year's. I will definitely be doing a long stream. We'll be going through a lot of the game New Year's. I might stream some Saturday. We'll see. We'll see how far we get tomorrow, probably. But that's it for tonight. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night.